absolutely, completely uninhibited. So when God comes, nobody can force him to come. He comes out of his own sweet will. And he comes because Krishna is compassionate towards his parts and parcels. So a word was given here, Hari. Everybody say, Hari means one who takes away our anxieties. That's the good way to understand this word. What was that name? But wait, I didn't hear you. Oh, okay. He takes away our anxieties. O King Maharaj Parikshit, but for the Lord's personal desire, there is no cause for his appearance, disappearance, or activities. So yes, this ties in with his own will. He has personal reasons why he comes. And that is also explained in Bhagavad Gita. He comes to annihilate the mischief mongers, the demons, the rascals. I'm sure you've met them in your life. I've met my fair share. And Krishna comes to give audience to his devotees, those who love him. That's a devotee. Devotee is one who simply wants to see God and exchange love and service. That's a devotee. That's why we come to the temple, to come and see God and render some service. So he comes to please his devotees, and he comes to take care of the demons. As the super soul, Krishna knows everything. Yes, one of my favorite things I like, that God is in our heart. You have God in your heart. I have God in my heart. I love this concept, enthralls me. So because God is in everyone's heart, he knows what you are thinking. He knows, you know that? Yes. That's Krishna in the heart. He knows everything. Therefore, you cannot hide. You cannot, when I was a young boy, sometimes I would do mischief. And I would do it secretly, thinking that I'm doing this mischief. Nobody is seeing me do this mischief. But Krishna knows. Krishna knows what I am doing at every moment. Consequently, there is no cause that affects Krishna, not even the results of fruitive activities. This is another concept explained in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavatam is teaching the same principles of Bhagavad Gita, but expanding on it. But if you understand Bhagavad Gita nicely, you have everything you need to know how to develop love of God. Bhagavatam is the same principle. So many verses in Bhagavatam, you can find direct correlation in Bhagavad Gita. So yes, Krishna can do anything and there's no reaction. We're not like that. Every action we do, there is a reaction. That reaction is either a good reaction or a bad reaction, depending on how we are doing. We do something pious, the result will be we'll enjoy. If we do something sinful, the result will be inevitable suffering. You have to pay. But for Krishna, anything he does, there's no reaction. Therefore, Krishna is absolute. If Krishna kills, there's no reaction. If Krishna kisses, there's no reaction. Everything Krishna does is absolute. That's why Lord Chaitanya prays, my Lord, you may embrace me or you may make me broken-hearted. That's all right. you're still my worshipful Lord. That's the attitude of the pure devotee. The devotee is completely surrendered. But for Krishna, anything he does, if Krishna kills someone, that person gets liberation. When we read the 10th canto, or my favorite book, Krishna book, you'll see time and time again, Krishna will kill one demon and that demon gets delivered. It's amazing. Krishna, somebody comes to kill Krishna, Krishna benedicts. That's my kind of God. He's not vengeful. No. Even you approach him with ill purpose, you'll still get benefited. But the devotee wants to serve Krishna favorably, because obviously you approach Krishna out of love, you would expect there to be a little different reciprocation, and that is true. If we approach Krishna out of love, then the reciprocation is much, much greater. Therefore, the devotee renders service and chants Krishna's name out of love and affection, and Krishna reciprocates. Everybody, Hare Krishna. The Supreme Personality of Godhead acts through his material energy in the creation, maintenance, and annihilation of this cosmic manifestation, just to deliver the living entity out of compassion and thus stop the living entity's birth, death, and duration of materialistic life. Thus, Krishna enables the living being to return home back to Godhead. I love that word, back. Back means I'm going from someplace I originally was, back to Godhead. That's Prabhupada's consistent teaching, back to Godhead, where we came from. So, sometimes this question is asked, what is the purpose of this material manifestation? And we read Prabhupada's other statements. There are two purposes for the material creation. One purpose is for those who want to imitate Krishna as the supreme enjoyer. Yeah. I want to enjoy. I want to exploit all the resources. Manifest destiny. Everything I see is mine, and I will utilize it. I will exploit it. None for you, everything for me. Have you met people like that? I have. Yes, exploiters. They think God has given this to us for me to enjoy. I am all powerful. So that's one purpose. We left the kingdom of God to imitate Krishna. So Krishna says, okay, you want to imitate me? Then I'll give you a playpen. It's called San Diego. We give a child, right, the playpen. The child is contained and the child is playing, thinking, so many things. This material creation is the playpen of God, given to the conditioned soul who wants to exploit, who wants to imitate God, try to pretend to be God. And you can do that for as long as you want. Birth after birth after birth. 8,400,000 species of life, how to enjoy. You want to fly? Become a bird. Fly to your heart's content. You like to surf? Become a dolphin. You like to eat anything and everything? Become a hog. Go ahead. Eat. Whatever desire you have, there's a body to facilitate that. 8,400,000 different types of bodies just to enjoy this material world to its fullest extent. But there's another purpose to the creation. The purpose why you're here. You're here because, as it says here, you want to return home back to Godhead. You have learned your lesson. You have realized, after so many births, you realize, no, I don't want to imitate Krishna. I've tried that. I tried to be the enjoyer. I tried to be the proprietor. I tried to be everybody's friend. But no, I've simply been frustrated. Now, I have finally come to my senses. I am the servant of God, not the master. When that day comes, that is the most auspicious day for the living entity. And you have reached that at some point. That's why you're here. You are finished trying to exploit this material world. Now you want to go back to your original home and love and serve Krishna. That is the other purpose. It's a facility for those who want, as it said here, return home back to, and you all said, right? Let's do one more body count. Who wants to return home back to Godhead? Put up two hands. Even she wants to do it. How old are you? 10? Already at 10 years old, you're self-realized. Amazing. I didn't realize it till I was 23. So, Krishna comes, as it says here, out of his compassion. Yes, since we are part and parcel of Krishna, naturally he has affection. Why do we exist? Krishna expanded us. We are his parts and parcels. We are minute, infinitesimal samples of Krishna, but tiny, very tiny. According to the Vedas, 1/10,000th the tip of the hair. Think about it. That's all I am. Why should I be puffed up? I'm only 1/10,000th the tip of a hair. But that's all right. I'm part and parcel of Krishna. I have a connection with Krishna. This is another important concept. Krishna is not a Hindu god. No. Does the sun belong to America? Does the sun belong to China? Does the sun belong to Russia? The sun belongs to no one. The sun is independent and is equal to everyone. That's God. God is like the sun, and he belongs to everyone. Ooh, that would be a good poem. God is like the sun. He belongs to everyone. Make it a rap song. God is like the sun. He belongs to everyone. Peace out. Yes, God. So he has compassion. And his compassionate manifestation is here in this temple twice. There she is, Srimati Radharani, the compassionate feature of God. And then also, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also the most compassionate feature of God. Very nice. Let us continue. Are you enjoying it so far? Everything's good? Then chant Hare Krishna one time. This lets me know if I have the audience in my hand. If I can get that response, then I know I'm doing good. Let's continue. Shukadeva Goswami is giving us a glimpse into what the 10th canto is. Oh, this next one. Ooh. Very appropriate for nowadays. Although demons take possession of the government. I'm not going to comment on that. I'll let Shukadeva Goswami. He says, demons take possession of the government. Although dressed like men of government, they do not know the duty of the government. See, that is our objection. Yes, you may be president, you may be dictator, you may be this, that's all right. What do you see as your function? If you think that because I'm president or dictator, that is now meant that I should enjoy, no. The duty of the government is to protect the citizens, not harass them, not put them in cages, starve them, and on and on and on and on. No, the duty of the government is to protect the citizens and save them from sinful activities, installing religious principles. It's explained in the Bhagavatam. After the battle of Kurukshetra, who was the king? Yudhishthira. And during Yudhishthira's reign, Mother Earth supplied everything that was possibly wanted. The rivers were pure, and the forests were verdant. Everyone was happy. Why? Because Yudhishthira was the most religious, pious king and made sure that the people lived a righteous, pious, God-conscious life. That's how you get peace. But if the government leader thinks, I am now the ruler, now let me see how many schemes and things I can do